If the Olympic motto can be defined through individual athletes, then meet Altius. For the last 6 years, no athlete has been more Altius than Blanka Vlasic. At 193 centimetres or 6 feet 4 inches, Vlasic not only stands higher than most of her opponents, she jumps higher too. Wherever she competes, the Croatian with the imposing physical presence is always a crowd favourite because of the emotions she displays as she urges the crowd to lift her.
Every crowd is special, you know. If they feel you, if you give them emotions, if you give them if they feel that you're jumping for them also, and you know, then this synergy works very well, and it really gives me motivation to try to show them even more.
Vlasic remains favourite to take the high jump gold medal in London, despite coming off a somewhat disappointing 2011, when injury dulled her brilliance. She tore a muscle in her left leg while preparing to defend the World Championship she won in 2007 and 2009. Under the circumstances, she did well to even make it to Daegu, let alone record the same height as the winner, Russian Anna Chicharova, losing gold on countback. From the start of the year, when she elected to miss the indoor season, virtually nothing in 2011 went right for the split native.
The first time in 10 years that I missed indoor season, I just wanted to relax and stay at home a little bit. It wasn't from the physical aspect or something. It was just because I think I needed some peace and quiet to stay at home a little bit. I mean, my father says, also my coach, who is also my coach, he says that the training is the relaxation and the period when you are not doing anything is as important as the training itself. So you need to learn how to relax your mind and body, not to think about anything.
Something she doesn't want to think about is that the World Championships were the second time Vlasic lost a major event on countback. At the Beijing Olympics, she jumped 2.05 metres, but lost on countback to Belgian Tia Helibot. It broke a string of 34 competitions without defeat, as Vlasic established herself as the greatest force in high jumping since the 1980s, when Belgian Sevka Kostadinova set the world record of 2.09 metres, a somewhat controversial mark which still stands today. Vlasic bounced back from her Beijing disappointment to almost reach the unreachable, clearing 2.08 metres at Zagreb in 2009. As she continued to string wins together, the record stayed frustratingly out of reach, but her achievements were recognised with the award as 2010 IAAF Female Athlete of the Year, an honour she dedicated to her father.
But first and the most important thing is my family, their support, and their. I want to thank them for believing in me every step of the way. But there is one person who had the biggest impact on me during my whole life. Because of him, I am who I am today as an athlete and as a person. So he is the lighthouse of my life. He is my dad, and I want to dedicate it to him.
At 28 in London, Vlasic might be on her last chance to win Olympic gold, but it's a gap on her CV she deserves to fill.
For me, of course, Olympics is more like it's a huge deal because it's every 4 years.
And if she can keep those long limbs in shape, Vlasic might be able to claim the double, Olympic gold and a world record.
How can I forget about world record? No, I mean, of course, when you have PB of 208, it's natural that when you're thinking, when I go step forward or when I will get better, then of course, you know, there's 209, 210, 210. So we'll see. I'm trying not to be stressed about it. I'm trying not to talk too much about it. I even don't want to talk about it because I don't know what tomorrow brings. You know, I'm just trying to do my job and try to improve if I can every year, and then it will come if it comes.
Blanka Vlasic is one of the stars to watch at London 2012. In finance,